arch enemy.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. Never could get the hang of Thursdays. I hope that everybody is doing well. I am a little bit brain fnubbled. I have literally been out of work for 8 minutes. So yay. So I've come straight over to stream. So I am going to be utterly mentally fnubbled, which is going to be fun, and should result in, well, something. So we will see how this goes. However, let's see what we can bring to the chaos, bring to the mayhem, and yes. We have Frauke rolling in with the Terracotta Army. We have Feg rolling in with the hashtag Scotsmerch. We have the bots rolling in around behind them. Blast Jordan getting the first of the scurries this evening. Welcome in, Blast and Feg and Frauke. We have Glam Pixie. Welcome in, and Glam pushed us up to our 100th scurrying scroll, so we have another scurry donation that is going to be necessary at some point in the future. Heil Hydrate! We have a Jerry May in chat. Welcome in, Jerry May. Dagnabbit, that's only water. Oh well. And to go with the hydrate, I am definitely going to need this. Oh, ow, ooh, ow, 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 stretch. Thank you, Jerry May. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch, med check. Look after yourselves. It is important. Let's see. Preparing for an interview on Saturday. Still need to make a presentation. Oh, Blast, look after yourself. Thank you for the luck. I hope it goes okay. Kel, Chaos Tween, welcome in. True Purple, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Jerry May on a 20 stream streak. Apparently, Mary has been keeping everybody in blanket jail here. However, 15 escapes over 12 catches. You're still up on Mary. Feg hoping that the rakes got in the way. Unfortunately, still no. But again, 20 escapes, 10 catches. You're doing okay. And I did see that DM, but my brain has not been anywhere near things like that. But thank you, Feg. Sydney, welcome in. I know you said that your day was going to be a bit fnurblery. So, welcome in. PSA, due to the event, there are no more common poker dailies. If you have poker daily resets, now is the time to use them. Are you allowed to actually have those? I know in the past when they have when they've done special events, poker dailies get disabled, but I haven't had a look. But sounds like it's worth looking. Thank you to the Frauke Information Service for information about the Pokemon community game. 8 minutes yet, still on time. No, I'm not. Pathologically punctual. Yes. I am... I have CDO about this sometimes. Several delivery of several barrels via the Birds of Chaos. Barrels of rum, even. Woohoo! Got to be good at something. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Yep. Scott's lawyers wave cheerily at Sydney. Okay, joining the scurry as well. Kel on a 190 stream streak, and apparently the confetti cannon did distract Mary. Don't do well with any interviews in general. See how you perform after a long work week. Blast. Interviews are evil, but survivable. Just focus on the things you know, and I am sure you will be able to actually get through it without too much problems. 25 minutes left before you vanish for the rest of the stream. This is ice cream o'clock. Quite possibly. I know that the moment stream ends, I'm going to break out the ice cream. The world exists in 3 states: holy landscape, incomplete landscape, and wholly landscaped. Nice quote there from Raven. They are working. Thank you, Frauke. All good. Let us know when the brain is defernurbled. After today's meeting, part 2 is tomorrow. Yeah. It's a meeting series with a part 2. Yeah. Has anyone seen my sanity? It's going to need somebody to look after it. Somebody stop me. Volder, welcome in. Some stuff about the job you currently have. You've given them notice about 2 weeks back. They found a replacement for your positions. Unfortunately, you really like the jobs. Oh, Blast, I am so sorry. I know that you really wanted that job, but it did sound like they were pushing you way beyond reality. So I can fully understand. I do hope that you are able to actually get something quickly. There is a Pokemon in chat for those who are looking for it. It is a weekly. I think you've got like 8 seconds left, though. Feg getting a quote of, that reminds me, you should build a lean 3 because it'll be off by 1. That's a lovely quote from Elcon. I see we're getting the Elkhorn quotes here. Do flat trapdoors. Yep, it's okay. The fnurbles in my head tomorrow will surely improve the sanity. Not a chance. My sanity is with another streamer. Awesome. I hope they find it. Hey, Cosmic. Hey, Cosmic. I forgot I had ice cream. Woohoo! Reminded of ice cream. Yes. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Jerry May with a poker gift. I got a netball, and Sydney got a great cherish ball. Ooh. Raven, welcome in. Good to see you. And smashing Oreos to mix into ice cream is surely therapy. Yes. Feg lurking for work. Look after yourself, Feg. May have been a real subtle joke, play on words, sanity, sanity. Yes. Sorry, I I missed. And Raven on a 666 stream streak.
Satan will see you now.
Thank you, Raven, for a ridiculous amount of stream streak. Oh, good. It was subtle that the explanation was needed anyway. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I remember. Throws an Uno reverse card at Blast. Are we allowed to Uno reverse Blast? Right. Where were we? Who are we? What are we doing? Yesterday, after stream, I might have finished putting in the flooring in front of these storage chests. One thing I did do was add these stairs to make it more interesting a little bit. And I put in some temporary blocks to show where other blocks will go for indicating what the Fnurbles is in the storage. Because, hey, that kind of feels like it might be useful. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I missed iron bars. I missed some. And it's now crying in Minecraft. No, you don't go there. You go there. If anything, we'll see how the interview goes. Not necessarily banking 100% on it. Nice to get the opportunity. Again, job was not meant for you. Someone that had practically really low stamina and strength on anything. Well, never rule anything out until you actually fail to get it, Blast. Never rule anything out until you fail to get it. You can surprise yourself, and you never know what will happen. Right. Let's see. Right. I have 3 pieces of netherrack in my inventory. That is nowhere near enough. If there's one thing that everyone knows you're good at, it's puns. Well, are we allowed to? Are we allowed to discuss that one? Yes. We know that you create or tell a lot of things that may possibly be considered by some as puns. Whether or not they were good is a different combination of letters. Right. So, you know, of course, we're just picking on you a little, Blast, because we can, and because we know that you are absolutely lovely. Waxed copper bulbs. I knew I had some somewhere. Being good at puns is a questionable trait at best. Yes. Exactly, Raven. Quality of them can be determined by the amount of arrows we can lodge in the target's practice. Fish. That was something I was going to do. I was going to amend it so that Mary could get burbled. So that Mary fnurbled. I was thinking of adding a tracker to see how many arrows had been provided as a result of bad puns per person. I haven't done that one. Right. Oh no, that was the bit I wanted. Dirt. I'm gonna put a copper bulb here and switch it on. Yeah. Ooh, we have a boop from an elk. And a trump. Hey, Nari, welcome in. We have an elk horn. Welcome in, elk. Thank you for booping that button. 32 months. Good lord. It feels like only yesterday we met. Inari is suffering from the weather. That happens. Landstrad, welcome in. Teasing aside, do hope. Yeah. For all that we tease Blast, we really do hope that you will actually be okay with work. Or at least, I hope you'll be okay with work. Unfortunately, life is one of those things. Life is not a box of chocolates because you actually have to pay for things. How does any of that line up? I don't know. And yes, I'm aware I'm removing the wax from these bulbs. Deliberately, I want them to be that colour. I just don't have any that colour. Oh, and... well, that's an interesting thing to be held for. No, and I wouldn't think it would be. Most people will not ramble, but in a sense, too many procedures, too close to comfort. Too little personnel, too little equipment. So yes, too many egregious variables that were not in your favour or anyone else's favour for the company. No, I am really, really confused as to why, Delilah? Why, Automod? Did you Automod a little equipment? Dibby. Yep. Today on I'm bemused. Hi, bemused. I don't think that's water he's drinking. Clearly something is more intensely No. To survive the meeting this afternoon, I raided my last can of Iron Brew. And it was a 500ml can. I have been through a full 500ml can of Iron Brew. Not the last can of Iron Brew. It was the last can of Iron Brew. We're all doomed. Can we order the more Iron... Can I actually, possibly land in the right place here? Canadian Dragon, welcome in. I was actually trying to say Canadian Dragon and then ended up just saying can. Ugh, we're doomed. My accent's slipping. How are you doing, Canadian Dragon? Not the last can. The last can of Iron Brew. That's the last can in the house, that is. I may have to order more. You're warm. AC doesn't want to keep up. It's been on so long without a break. Hey. That's nay the best of circumstance. Okay. One of these words is nay like the other. Ooh, hey, those are in need of waxing. You might nudge into triple digits again for a few. Oh. No. Not the heat waves. Won't somebody think of the children? Keep them away from the heat wave. And the rain just made it muggy and gross. Yuck. Super humid, wanting to bring us lots of... Ugh. It is I, the Nookie. Hi, Nookie. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Hey. Happy Thunder's Day. Ooh. Oh, that would be Thursday. Whee! Whoop, 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 whoop. Train stations are actually fun to make. Ooh. Nice. It's Thursday. Well, somebody give it back to him, because I didn't like it. I wasn't impressed with this Thursday. I want a refund. Whoa! Pigman! No. 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 That in. I was trying to remember which of the shulkers that went in. Ba-dum. It's not been too terrible here, at least in the evening to morning period, although this afternoon has been brutal. Yuck. The train has scampered off behind a tree. I don't want any more trees blocking track. It's just want to go. I think this jobs experience is that you get transferable skills that you wouldn't have had the opportunity to experience if you stuck to your academic work. Something else to experience, course excluded. Honestly, experience will win out every time, Blast. So I do hope that it counts for you well. Cosmic going, I thought of you today while I was eating a chocolate biscuit bar called a penguin. Don't know if you've seen or heard them, but one of the things they have on them is a little joke on the pocket of each bar. And then I thought either this is where you get your puns or it's a good job for you. Ah, yes. The puns on penguins. Those are absolutely terrible. Quite black and white with the joke. Aye. And you get 65 hours for that in. Wait, there are puns? Yeah, literally. If you ever get a penguin chocolate bar from the UK, have a look at the back seal. You know, the flap where they've sealed the packet and so forth. On one side, it's got the pun. On the other side, it's got the punchline, usually. And for those who might be... the flap, aye. For those who might be interested in it, there is an event Pokemon in chat. My accent is roaming. We're in trouble. What? Yes. And Kel has given a 1-month gift sub to Cosmic. Yay! Thank you, Kel. Sorry, I got distracted by bad puns and chocolate bars. Bad pun. Thank you, Kel. That's amazing. And Blast giving a gift sub to Inari. Thank you, Blast. Be careful, Blast. Don't push yourself on those things. You've already given us information that suggests you should not be allowed to be doing that. Oop. I've fallen and I can't get up. And Nookie joining the scurry. Cardoodles, welcome in. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Cardoodles, welcome in. And thank you for the lurk. You'll be back for the next week. Alright. Oh, and Frauke with a poker gift. Landstrad getting a friend ball. And Dragon getting a repeat ball. Elkhorn deciding that we need to chew a little bit. Everyone remember to chew appropriately. And with those 100 bits managing to trigger a hype train. Thank you, Elkhorn. Kay! Welcome in, Kay. Thank you for joining the scurry as well. Frauke giving running another set of poker gifts. A metronome going to Glam Pixie, and Feg getting 2 Pokeballs. Nookie with the hydrate. Hail hydrate. I was about to say, chat, didn't it upset Kel? Thank you, Kel. There's the stretch to go with the hydrate. Ow. The extra poker dailies gave you a stack of gifts. What, 64 of them? Cosmic, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you. Blast getting a frozen ball and Jerry May getting 2 Pokeballs. Do we know what the mystery task this week is? Probably not, on the grounds that, if I remember rightly, the mystery task had a notation on it that said the first person to do this gets something special. So if it still mentions that, then it's not been found. If it doesn't mention that, then it's probably been found, and somebody's claimed the really rare Pokemon prize or something.
They must be synchronized.
The redeems, they must be synchronized. If you didn't synchronize them, you're on the risk of upsetting the kill. Hey. How you doing, Kay? Hope all is well. I've got no brain anymore. My accent is roaming faster around the UK than anything that I've managed recently. Someone got it. It's still unknown what triggered it. Ooh, goodness. Thank you for the multitasking work lurk there, Kay. Always much appreciated. All lurkers are fantastic, amazing, and much appreciated. We didn't want to upset the kill. We haven't found the bodies of the last person to upset the kill. Do we? Oh, excellent. We do have a decent amount of the waxed exposed copper. Great. That's great. Work luck for Sydney. Thank you for the work luck, Sydney. I hope the meetings won't be too evil. That's me mysteriously rewarding. Elk is always mysterious. Midna, welcome in, Midna. Happy Thursday, or at least welcome to Thursday. I'm not sure that. I hope you're doing okay. Haven't even. Look, but Kel, you have a Chaos sibling and a Chaos twin, and you know both of us, if you phoned, would ask just how big the hole we need to dig for the berry. No. I'll start that in again. If you. Fail, total fail. The Scotsman has just finished. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. How many? Long Thursday, but you're home and gonna wrap up in a cozy blanket. Yay for cozy blankets. Cosmic. The answer is maybe. Brain 404. Yep. We have a pun here before I lose it. What do you call coughing clothes? A shoe. What do you call coughing nuts? Cashew. What do you call a coughing train? A choo-choo train. What do you call a slick train carrying slick shoes and sick nuts? An overworked hospital. What? Midna on a 15-stream streak. And Mary caught them. Nice try, though. Quote 404, quote not found. Exactly. I'm gonna Cory Doom. Oops. Why don't we? Alright, Have to do your stuffs. Take care. Look after yourself. That quote's from the future. We've got a couple of those. We actually have a quote that's from about 300 years from now, Raven. Everyone's got to have a supply of bone. Ooh, my. Ooh, my. But I seem to remember there's at least one quote that's from 300 years from now. Got a bone to pick with that quote. Really? Pun tax. Ah, woohoo. When you need to be shot with arrows, it's a pun tax. Ah, woohoo. 29. I take it back. It's not even 300 years from now. It's 900 years. It's been 900 years, and we still haven't reached that quote. And Cosmic still hates me for any elements involving DuckTales. I think it just cracks me up. Party like it's 29.99. Please ignore the waning Scotsman. He's having an existential crisis. He'll return to normal levels of Fnurbled momentarily. And honestly, the existential crisis running for another 900 years is an entirely valid possibility. Blunding! Hey, Blunding! Welcome in. I owe you a response to a message, Blunding. I haven't gotten to it. I've been a little bit fnurbled in the brain, but I will get to it. Thank you for the message. And yay! Right. It's not that my brain is in small pieces all over the floor. It's that my brain is in many, many, many small pieces on lots of floors. My brain is flawed. In a world with a flawed brain, we wonder just what floor was it on, and if it's in a lift, is it flawed on many levels? And Kel is now being nosy. We'll get back to you on that one, Kel. I am a bit broken, Blunding, but surviving. How are you doing, sir? You only get 4 out of... I thought you got 8. I don't know. Who knows? Which direction was I going in? Which section of build is missing in the completionism? Sin Lily, welcome in. Ah, this section. Yay! I knew where I was going. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, that's better. Now we actually have the safety gratings in to a height where we can actually consider putting in a ceiling. A ceiling? It's not a secret, up to Scotsman to share. Oh, well then. I missed a pun? Or, whoops, did I? Started a new side hustle last week. Breeding racing deer. You're just trying to make a quick buck. Oh, elk. Wow. So, people may remember that Blunding recently brought together a large number of fantastic people for a BAD event, including UHC and a few other things. There is another one of these things being planned, because Blunding is a fantastic person and likes to arrange these things. And I was unable to attend the first one due to a variety of many things. But I've been invited to the second one, and I am actually serious. I would like to attend because I got massive FOMO the first time round. So expect that to turn up as a possibility in the future. So there you are. That's the announcement. Seeing as how it wasn't a secret. Woohoo! Mr. Roo, welcome in. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, I got severe FOMO last time. You and an UHC, let the fnurbles commence. Woohoo! Yes. Sometime when you need more brain, you need to think about putting streamer bot on your stream. Actually, it's incredibly simple, Raven, and you and I can have a chat about it. UHC, now featuring fnurbles. I am not taking my... Oh, I'm going to finish this statement anyway. I am nay taking my children into a fight to the death. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, then again... Oh, that said, we did at the end of Last Life for Extra Life, didn't we? We got to the final battle, and I just unleashed thousands of copper golems and snow golems. Oh dear. Chaos! Nabblery! Madness! Oh, thank you, Raven. I had a feeling that one was going to end well. Let's see. What material should I use as the back wall to go behind the copper golems? You're always here if you need target practice. Blast Jordan. Oh, that feels accurate. Do we know when this event is to take place? Probably, but I've forgotten. I have read the DM from Blunding and then immediately forgotten it. Do you wish to do the amendment there, Raven? Hold on, let me find the quote server. Excuse me, I wish to get to the bottom of the list. Boop. 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 Ding. Delete message. Okie dokie. That quote has been revoked, Raven. You can amend as appropriate. Mr. Roo, welcome in. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in catching a Seviper. Oh, is that a SE Viper? It's Viper SE. It's the special edition of the Viper. Do, do, do. Well, they will be stuck in Scotsman's storage systems and wouldn't be able to attend by virtue of being locked away. Yeah, you're probably right there. And Mr. Roo caught the Viper. Nicely done. Oh, I did have some more of those. Excellent. Don't know why they were in there, but hey. Doop, doop, doop. That needs covering. And Frauke with another run of poker gifts. I got Frozen Ball and Raven got some Premier Balls. Oh my. Well, that's a quote. Bad Moon, welcome in. Happy Monday. We're all mad here. Monday? What? Happy Thursday. Let's I give up. Yay, gifted them all. It's not Monday. My brain is fnurbled. I have absolutely lost the plot. If you or anyone else has encountered the plot, please return it to the appropriate vendor. Ah, you got enough by 1 hour. Don't. Wow. So many people calling me out as not having had the plot in the first place. Just because you're right doesn't mean it's less fnurbled. Is it Frizzle? Is it Miss Frizzle Fnurbled? Mika, welcome in. You're reading a book on anti-gravity. It's hard to put down. I guess it's light reading. If it was a Monday, you'd have still been waiting on A, going to the pub, and B, playing D&D. Yeah. But it's easy to pick up. All the lightweight puns coming up. And Mr. Roo deciding that they need to pay a tax. Whoopsie. Another streaming you're watching said Happy Monday. Yesterday must be some contagious going around. Yes, we're streamers. We don't know what's going on. It's like streamer blindness. Streamer inability to know what's going on. Yeah, fixing the quotes would be very difficult, I'm afraid, Kel. Right, I need to sleep. Streamers, knowing what's going on, is it ever possible? I think they do. Sometimes. A neutron walks into a bar and says, "How much for beer?" The bartender says, "For you, no charge." Oh. It's so nice to know that puns around here are so highbrow. You feel that one came in good? You were in. You got 97 hours out of it. Aye. Like I said, I really should remember to consider adding a arrow counter. But then again, I feel like I've got half a dozen different things that I've left notes to myself. Updating the quote database is probably possible. Yes, I would just have to go to every single one and edit it by hand. There's no generic search and replace. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just difficult. Enjoying watching the stream. Nope. Look, if there was a find and replace Raven, there'd be a search command for the dang thing. At which point the the ability to go exclamation mark quote holes would be back, because you know people would be using that all the way. Should feel honoured, maybe not that much. You're so picky with people in streams. You feel comfortable in here, and the vibes are. I'm glad that the vibes are right. It's nice to know we have achieved that level of rightness. I'm actually very glad that we achieve rightness. I mean, we achieve a lot of wrongness around here as well, but that's usually because of reality. Footy, welcome in. What? Ooh, Luna! Hey, Luna! Welcome in, Luna. I saw something which was... there we are. You need to be waxed. I've achieved a high level of fnurblation. Aye. Whoop. 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 Three Stooges sounds will continue until Scotsman actually comes up with his own shtick. I kind of feel that some of those might actually be... No, I think I'll leave them as is. Zoidbergs. I've never really watched Zoidberg the... So, I was going to say Farscape, but it's no Farscape. It's the... Oh, dang it. What the fnobbles is Zoidbergen? Futurama. Aye, that's the one. I've not really watched a huge amount of Futurama. I know it more from Three Stooges. Glad you... Yeah, exactly. Kel saying exactly what we all think. It is lovely that people feel that they can be their squirrely selves around here. We do like it. We love you all. Even the gremlins. Sometimes even especially the gremlins. You were thinking of me. Woohoo! Oh my. Don't tell Mr. Cupcake though. I woke up and chose Gremlin. Not that way. Oh, dang it. Sorry. Sorry, Luna. I'm in that sort of mood today. I made it out of my meeting 8 minutes before stream, and my brain is apparently overcompensating. Mr. Cupcake is calling a return of the Shuka Shuka. Uh-oh. Shuka 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 Shuka. Ooh. There will be Shuka Shuka. We're all Shuka Shuka up. And apparently there's a 639 that is appropriate for that. Woohoo! Punchy Scots is punchy. Wait. Ooh, that's an oh my. I remember the sweet, sweet joys of Shuka Shuka. I apologise to those who think that this is absolutely normal. This is not. This is Scotsman at 11 by way of Chaos Gremlin. One more. Are those your Shuka Shuka 9000 limited edition inflatable shorts? Or are you just happy to see me? Oh my. Isn't Scotsman always at 11? No, I start at 5:30 p.m. my time. This just in, Scotsman available now at 11 p.m. Oh my. Boing, boing. No. I am so worried about what the crash is going to be like when my brain and body both turn around and go, right, you've had enough. Energy. Whoop. Fnubbery. Woohoo. Do you want to continue? No. Scotsman at 5:30. Details at 11. Whoa! No! And the fall counter continues to rise. Oh my. We actually managed to get a Wilhelm scream out of that, yin. Whoop, 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 whoop. I kind of feel like, why is there even a row of... We're going up, 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 and jumping higher, trying to reach the top of this building, getting somewhere. Ooh. Alright, there we are. Really? We went through all of that just to place 3 more blocks? God. Nerving heck. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh, that yin's name. That. How did that one near get its... who knows? Right. I'm vaguely hoping that once I've done these, I'm going to have a clue about what I'm going to do behind this, over the top of these. So for those who have no clue what I'm doing, that's alright, neither do I. Urban, thank you for joining the scurry. Welcome in. How you doing? Right, there we are. Now we've reached that point. Now, I need just nipping in to say hi. Just had food. Not got long back from fishing. Oh, did you have a good day? Good fun. I'll start that in again. Did you have fun fishing? And we have a Numel F in chat for those who are after their event Pokemon. It is an event Pokemon. Therefore, it is eventy. Eventy? Aren't they a train company in the UK? Nice scenery, weather, caught 13 fish. Ooh. I don't know if that's a good number for where you were, or if that's an average day, but it sounds like it was a successful trip and enjoyable. So that's the important bit. Right. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's figure out. What the fnabble are we doing with the next bit? Nope. Yeah, that one. That doesn't need to go in there. Put that in here for a minute. That might work. And we got that there. Are those dark oak? Are these shelves dark oak? Yes. Ooh, so we can go with the consistency. Let's try it. I've got an idea. And for those who are panicking and running, congratulations. No. Yes. And those. If you or anyone else has discovered the ability to run away the moment that Scotsman says, I have an idea, then you too have probably been around when I have an idea. That feels like it should be one of those, but as a stair. So that would be 3, 6, 12 stairs. Let's get 12 stairs because hey, I can count to 12. Woo! Ancients! welcome in, ancients. Happy Thursday. How was your stream? I hope you had a fantastic stream today. I hope that things were great fun in Minecraft with whatever you were up to, and that you feel like you made a progress. It made a progress. Some of those words are valid. If you have a moment to let us know what you were up to, we would absolutely love to hear about it. If, however, you need to rate and run and self-care and do anything post-stream, then absolutely do take care of yourself and go and look after yourselves. That goes for anyone coming in with that raid and the ancients themselves. Always self-care as needed. It is important to take care of yourself. This coming from me, who is about to have to take care of himself because he's just been told to hydrate and stretch. Remember, hydrate and stretch. It's necessary. I'll hydrate. Did a bit of exploring, had the pleasure of re-rolling a few villagers for missing enchantments and better prices. Playing with villagers and trying to get them done is always difficult, but the exploring sounds fun. I'll hydrate. Were ye successful? Did you manage to do some of what you were trying to do? Because that's the important bit. As long as you made progress, even a little bit. And a stretch. Ow, ooh, ow, ow. Ew. Stretch. Stretch. Ah, savior of eternity. Savior of everything. Ooh. That actually gives quite a nice backdrop. You don't see it, but I think against the copper it gives a nice background. It also allows you to open the chests. I know there's a gap here. There should be a hopper running into that. And that's openable. I think this will work. I think that this might actually possibly be the style I'm looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And of course, we can still access all of these chests from here so that we can set the filters. Which, honestly, most of this is going to be, once you've set a filter, you're never going to come back to it, I hope. Partially, you got one of the enchantments, still have a price better than before. Started with not having it. Got one for 43 emeralds. Blimey. Sharpness 5. Ooh. Rolled a second one for 34 and fired the first one then and there for health-related reasons. Yeah, that sounds like a perfectly valid reason for sending a villager off to have a lovely hot bath. Bellfire, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Villager's like, I didn't want a hot bath, but I guess I didn't have a choice. Hey, welcome in, Bellfire. How you doing? Here, we find a slightly fnurbled Scotsman. Some would say, how can you tell the difference? Well, the fnurbling may be higher than you. Oh. I have forgotten to do something. I have forgotten to do something. I have forgotten to add a golem. There are no golems in the storage system, and Scotsman needs to add a few. There are no golems in the storage system, and I need to get them in. Right. Whoop, whoop. Before we seal up this storage system, let's actually add the copper golems. Doing alright. Currently at the seaside, chilling for 2 weeks to theme park. Been to theme park, having fun, now chilling before you start. Bingo! Ooh, fun. I hope you have a lovely time with that, Bellfire. It sounds like a great time to relax, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Right. I need some copper golems. Notably, I think I need 12 of them. Nope. Nope. Why am I looking in these? One of these chests has... Aha! 12 copper golems. In potential. That's 13, Scots. Would you mind counting to 12 correctly? Actually, yeah, no, yes. Nobles. Okay. Here we find Scotsman pondering how to create indentured copper golems. Right. You get a golem. Hi. I'm going to let you age out a bit first. I'm afraid. Please don't drop to your... Whatever you do, don't drop off of this building. Try your best. The weather's nice. Hopefully it stays. Hope you have it. It's lovely to see you, Bellfire. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hello. Hi. Hi. Wow, you teleported inside your brother. This is not Guild Rush. I am not creating 4 stacks of copper golems in... Oh, 8. Do copper golems take full damage? Not that I'm aware. And this area is over the top of an ocean. So full damage is highly unlikely. It's just getting down to retrieve them is... We're at build height, K. It's a wee tad up in the air. It would take a small minute. They also shouldn't attempt to fall far enough that they would. Have you met Minecraft AI? Minecraft AI. Oh look, something I can leap from. I'm going to do it. See also villagers, pillagers, and anything that actually has ever been able to take damage at any time possible. Hi. Hello. Don't worry. I will make you feel much better in a minute. Thank you. I'm going to litter the ocean with the pumpkin seeds. Golem roaming around the ocean floor, you just leave him there and make another. That's what we did with the iron golems on the idiotic server, where we took 32 iron golems and generated them over the top of an ocean monument, just to see what would happen. He was funny. He was very funny. That's how you get the Aqua Copper Army. I'm a copper army In a copper world, in the ocean, trying to figure out. Fighting laserfish, everyone no. Did it work? Sorta. Yeah. Laserfish will not attack iron golems. Iron golems will attack laserfish. They do, however, take damage from thorns from the laserfish. Surprisingly, quite a lot of them are still alive, mostly because that thing is near loaded very often. Well, what do you call them? I call them laserfish, just because. Laserfish. Oh, I had 3 copper golems already. Oh well. Why does it list the copper golem pose twice? Huh. Interesting bit of metadata for Noble Reader. I'm gonna need way more dark coke. But let's get the first. Look over wild meetings, and now you need to see if you can make a copper golem ready to go. Oh, that might need a summon, but I'm pretty sure that would be fun. That sounds like a fantastic thing to see, Sydney. The first golem has been added into the storage system. Yay! Those looking like happy leaf. No. Do it. No, Raven. These are not. The named ones are going to be roaming around actual areas that people can look at. These are just going to be workers. And we have an event Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. It's a rare event Pokemon, I take it. Upper level. Yeah, thank you for the reminder though, Raven. For those who did donate back at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it's taken us a while to get to here. Hey, Blackclad. For those who donated at the beginning of the year, one of the things that actually was available as an option during Last Life for Extra Life, you amazing people, was getting a copper golem in Himmelsby. That will be happening. I do have the list. I will actually be doing something with it. And what it will be is copper golems roaming around sections of the airship. Not the ones in the storage system. They're just going to be random, unnamed. Still need a Himmels A. Solo has been waiting eagerly for the golems to be in existence. Yep. Storage system golems are red shirts. Got it. They're not quite ensign expendable, but yeah, close enough. And before anyone asks, because I did have this conversation with Sydney the other day, there will... I'm not going to be doing redeems for copper golems on Himmelsby. However, I am pondering... We do have in the scope creep list a copper golem village. Sometime in the next 45 years, when I actually get to it, there will be a copper golem village where you will be allowed to actually have copper golems in that as redeems. Seen villagers repeatedly jump off of 3-block drops, take damage, and run back around to repeat, trying to pass that. Yeah, exactly. They do that. Oh, that's a thunderstorm. So, yes, there will be copper golems redeems in the future, but not here. This place is going to be special. This place is going to be for the people who donated to Last Life for Extra Life. I am trying to be consistent in what I do. I know. It's surprising. Ah! 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 I completely fell through the entire airship. Shall we... Lost 5 villagers yesterday due to thunderstorms. They were not safe underneath the roof above them. That can happen. Recommendations are to add lightning rods far enough away that they can be protected by them, but close enough that they are protected by them. It's annoying. It's amazing how many witches you can get that way. Oh, I am going to need so many more dark oak shelves. I love the fact that I sort of managed to save myself like twice and then still managed to fall through the entire airship. It's just like, today we find Scotsman still incapable of landing correctly. Learned about the need for lightning rods the hard way. Yep. Witches happen. Oops, no, that's not in the right place. We'll come back for that in a second. Doop. 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 Here we find a Scotsman fnurbling in the background. And the foreground. Back in the several rounds previous server, yeah, many people discover the joys and raptures of lightnings and villagers. Lightnings and... Some of those words go together, just not those ones. Lost your first set of nitwits, had to appropriate 2 more. Yeah. But as we've said, nitwits breed true. They're like preternaturals. Thus proving I've been reading that series again. Right, if I do this, I can start putting in the golems without too much worrying about them walking off the top of the chest. So. Golem. 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 Didn't need more than 2, just needed to replace the ones you'd lost. Yeah. Oh look, I've been clipped again. Fine lachrymose waffle. It's a fine lachrymose waffle when you clip a Scotsman. Consistency is key, they say. Aye, I consistently manage not to be able to do anything correctly. Whoop. And... no. Okay, apparently did wax you. Have I waxed you? Apparently I have. Right. There we are. 2 waxed golems. He's alive! Alive, I tell you! Quick, put him to work! No, let's... Wow, I am short on... oh, good. I actually have one of those still in my inventory. Saves me going all the way back down. Scotsman is casually make... No. That was earlier, Blacklad. Now I'm just putting them to work. That's clearly far better. Absolutely. Never underestimate the ability of me to... Whoa. Miss. This is the reason why I've been putting in all of these lanterns, however. It's to make sure that this area is thoroughly safe. Oh, that. I know it's cruel, but sometimes I wish you could actually activate a golem statue when it's not been fully de-waxed. You know, maybe by providing them a jolt with redstone or something. Ow. Sorry, deoxidized. De-waxed. Oh, they're adorable. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I do not have enough of these, that's for sure. So I need 4 more, 4 eights. No. Yes? No. Yes? 32. I need a half stack of shelves. Yeah. No. That one. Which, of course, you can only make them in 6s, so this is going to be good. This time I've learned to cope with the fact that we're build height. Who says you can't teach an old Scotsman new tricks? Actually, the fact that I'm building a copper golem-powered multi-item sorter system suggests that I've actually learned a few new tricks. Oh my. I am a tricky Scotsman. Doop, 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 doop. Yep. Doop, 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 doop. I forgot I de-waxed those bulbs so that they would age. I was like, why is that one different? And the answer is because it's supposed to be. Flevels. How do I get out? There we go. Nope. Not yet.
Bladder splitting as a trap roll!
Exactly. Learning is important. Yes. Honestly, I like to think that if you stop learning, you're probably wasting opportunities. Right, let's do this section because it's the harder to get to bit. And no, I do not have enough of these. Excellent. Planning failure. Scotsman still can't work out how many for each material. That's what YouTube rabbit holes are good for. My brain is currently attempting to figure out how to convert war. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing, yeah. Into YouTube rabbit holes. Huh. What are they good for? Highly distracting content. Ooh. Learning random but interesting things. Oh, yes. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. That might actually be enough. And we'll turn the rest into half slabs. That is probably way more than I needed. Oh well. It's not like I won't turn around 20 minutes now from... It's not like I won't turn around at some point in the future and go, all these things that I have by way of materials, I'm going to need them. This is, after all, why we're building a ridiculously overpowered storage system, so that we can store things to reuse them. I mean, you got to be careful with this. Once you have the things that you need to be able to make the things and the stuff, and even consider the doohickery, then maybe you might actually, you know, be able to build stuff. And we have a mag cargo in chat for those who might be interested in another Pokemon. Do I need that in? Eh, not really. Now, one thing I will say, this could be made much, much faster by having more than one copper golem per region. But doing that could occasionally cause problems. You know, by overfilling stuff, putting too much materials through, or just lag. Or having the copper golems running into each other. So I am choosing not to. This is not going to be a perfect, efficient storage system. This is not a perfect, efficient storage system. This is just one that is going to look good. Thank Fnerblit. That block is in the wrong place. And so am I. Woo! Apparently I made it out. But. Whee! Whee! Whoop! Woo! Ah! No! Wow! I didn't fall all the way this time. Another 70 Ultra Balls. Apparently they've heard about the child labour. Wait, I think I am going to be short on stairs by 4. I'm going to be short by 4 stairs. No! Dag Fnerblit. Off by 1 craft. Apparently I can't count. I'm off by 4, but in the right direction. Yay! I know what I'm doing. I'm a functional Scotsman. Not quite sure what I'm functioning as. Probably as an example. What not to do. You have a cat making typing difficulty. Hi, cat! What's a functional Scotsman? One who's nearly overdosed on whiskey and amber. Actually, some would say that's exactly when a Scotsman becomes functional. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Have you encountered a Scotsman properly loaded up with iron brew and rum and whiskey? If so, please make sure that they are functional. Just like the Irish, the Scottish are powered by alcohol and iron brew. Yep. Certainly I am. Woo! Hey, what do you know? We've got all the iron brew in place. All the copper golems have been added to their storage sections. Woohoo! Which means we can probably take down, for the moment, these stairs. Because I don't think I need to go up to the top anymore for them until I start putting a roof over the top. And when we come to that, we will probably be putting way more access in than this. Take down. Great. Now I've got a Huntrix song running through my head, Nookie. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome for putting music into your head? What can I say except you're welcome? You won't get rid of these songs till you're dead. You're welcome. You're welcome. You can't shift the song out of your head. Boop, boop. Yeah. I've never actually watched that film, so we're fine. I can't actually... I am immune to that. I have Scottish immunity. I have, though, face palms. Oh, no! Right. We will fnabble, singing we will fnabble. Everyone wondering where we are going, wondering how we're up in the air, trying to forget out, wondering why all the bells are up in the sky, singing we will fnabble. Go back to DuckTales. I suspect Cosmic might have words if I do. Right. One thing I'm pondering is I might have placed these in the wrong level. I might actually have to move them up by a half so that I can build stuff on top of this floor. Which would be a bit of a nerve. Bit of an earth. Okay, next problem there. Now, one of the questions that's on the back of my mind, this is an interesting phrasing question, is, throws a bone at Scott's. Why are we what? I don't need any more, skeleton leftovers. Boing, 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 boing. Should probably have a snack, though. Right. Nice thing is, I have plenty of basalt to use as filter. Why do I have signs that you've been mining out in the nether? Dear God, that's a lot of basalt. I was barking, so I have a bone. Woof. I have the bath salts, yes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 double chests of bath salts. That's a lot of bath salts. But given I need 3... How many? 3 harmonies, yes. Thank you. I was about to say, can I sleep yet? I'm ignoring the fact that RNGesus is early with this track, but... Boop, 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 boop. So, Thesians. So, this is how much I need to put in. So, I need 3 and 54. 3 stacks 54 of filler items. Enough to bathe all my children. My. So, for every item I wish to actually put in as a filter, I take one of these items out and add this item in. So, if, for example, let's see, if this was going to be my dark oak chest, I would take out, I'm going to take all of those out for the moment, but I would put in dark oak stairs, dark oak slabs, dark oak planks would probably actually go in there, and let's see, dark oak shelves, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would put in that many items. And then I would try and figure out how to get up to my input chest. Where is the input chest in this area? Oh, there it is. There it is. So if I now put in those, and those, he will start lifting them and putting them into this chest. And they go into this top left corner. Hopefully. There. Like so. And they immediately get filtered down. So this is how a copper golem multi-item sorter functions. And so those are going through a hopper into there, and then down through hoppers, down to here. And so that is how a multi-item sorter for copper golems functions. So cool, isn't it? Yay! And so what my intention here is... do I have any? No, I don't. There we are. Is what I'm also going to do. Boop. 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 So we might as well set up our first item. There we are. Dark oak. I really need a way up to the upper floor. That's my next thing. I need a way up to the upper floor. So the other thing I'm going to do is put... Take another one out. And put dark oak logs in as well. And so... Oh, that's how I can get access to that. Yup. And there we are. Cat has discovered the fan exhaust on this laptop is made of warm. Ah, cats and warm. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that a cat will find warm. So my intention is to have, as well as all of the items that you can make out of a log, the actual logs themselves. Do I have spruce? There we are. Spruce. That's dark oak. That's more spruce. So if I take, say, a strip spruce, a spruce sign... Actually, I think spruce signs might be a problem. I'll need to work out what the number I need to adjust for those is. He says, not bothering to pick them up. Whoops. Come on. Pick up a sign, Scots. Pick up a sign. That's not one. There it is. Meh. Put those in there. Ooh, got some of those left over. Nice. Ah! No. I'm trying to filter. Set up filters. Then sort out things. So, spruce. I think I'm going to place spruce next to dark oak because that kind of makes sense. So I'm going to take out, let's assume, okay, so I've already got 5. So strip spruce logs, spruce planks, spruce trapdoors, spruce fence gates, spruce fences. That's dark oak shelves. 1, 2, oh, and of course, spruce logs. We have an event Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in catching it. Actually, while I'm here, let's make myself one of those. Spruce wood. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so if I put 7 down... Oh, let's make it 8. Well, I'm then... Apparently I got that wrong, but hey, that's fine. Let's work out how many of these a sign is equated to. 4. Okay, that's useful to know. So a sign is equated to 4 filter items. Hey, Oxygen! Welcome in. Wait, why is there spruce wood down here? Fingers tripped over the cells trying to type things quickly. Yeah, that happens. Life is much simpler for a cozy cat. Yes. Did I misjudge? No, spruce wood's down there. That's good. So the nice thing is you get 16 items put into the filter every single time. Can I have an IL copper golem that just locates where I've left things in my apartment and brings them to me? I'm afraid not. I would love something like that as well. That's useful to know, though. So that number of filter items also allows for incomplete. For the partial stackables. So things like signs, which only stack to 16, can be. That's awesome, because that means that things that are partial stackables can work around this as well. So even those could be put in here. Oh, awesome. Be more like an IRL OLA. True. Copper golems make cuter noises. Yeah. I'm going to put one of those up here. So what I will do is put these in like this. So that each time I take a hydrate, Heil hydrate. Oh my, Sydney. Oh my. Heil hydrate. And to go with it, a self-care checkpoint. A stretch. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, take care of yourselves. If you needeth to have food, do taketh the food. I am going to take a spruce log out and put a spruce log here. Yay! We've got our first 2 storage filters in place. Ah! It's amazing! It's awesome! It's taken a week to get to that point. Granted, I could have actually started putting stuff in way earlier, but I've just realised it's only now that we've just added the copper golems, so it wouldn't have made any difference until now. We've got a functional sorting system for some items. But yeah, this will be cool because I can now put in slabs and stairs and also all of the other bits that come out of spruce that I want to put into a spruce storage system. Legit plus. Just stretch, found lots of pops in your spine, made me look if the redeems had unlocked again. Yeah. So, let's start thinking about the next bit. Obviously, the next bit is how do we get up here? And I think I've just worked it out. So this... No, maybe? Huh. That might work. Just remember, chat, who wants to hear some good news? Ooh, yes, good news. Let's hear good news. Always nice to hear good news. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I suspect I want to use that, though. Ooh, that. Hey, Ritsu! No, that again. So, let us whoop. Okay, I need to take this out. Where is the... Okay, so... we are probably going to swap at that point. Human spines shouldn't sound like glow sticks. Yes, none of us are minions from the Despicable Me series. Dagfnurble, I thought this was going to fit. Ah, it's an off by 1 error. No. No. At least they glow when their spines pop. True. Because I was hoping I could just put a staircase up to here. In this area. Because that would have been perfect. Shouldn't sound like this dog's squeaky toy either, but yeah. Oh, I hope you're doing it. I hope you're okay, Ritsu. Chat remembers, last few weeks, Kel was taking part in a mentorship program, doing an online training course for food safety. Got the results. Kel's back today. They passed. They are now an accredited food safety supervisor. Woohoo! Dropped your phone, cracked the screen when you dropped off the car because the gas tank is leaking. Oh, Ritsu! Oh no. That's that's a lot of ouch in one message. Take care of yourself, Ritsu. Or while the city burns. Yikes. Okay, so we can't do that. I mean, I could just have this flat level and then just... No, because we've got the... Oh, hold on. Gelfling. It's a 195 stream streak from Ritsu. Nice. And apparently Mary has decided that even though you're too tired to run, you're going to escape anyway. Thank you so much for booping that button, Ritsu. 19 escapes. Nicely done. What if we do that? And have the access be through here. Because then that lines up with this doorway, which leads into all of this. I kind of feel like it should be back by 1, but if I go back by 1, it doesn't line up so neatly. Can we do the same at the opposite end? Oh, I was trying not to with the opposite end because it would be useful to have... Oh, well, actually, we could... hold on. So we've got the access here, but if we then put an access... Ooh, that might work. Sister gave a jingle ball to the cats. Jingle, jingle, friend, kit jingles. I'm glad the cats are at least enjoying themselves, Ritsu. Not sure about having this here. Huh. Huh. wide is that? That's here. Wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take off a couple. 3 might actually be worth putting it here. That feels like it. And then we've got a straight through run between the two entrances here and here. Also, this feels like it should all be knocked down by 2 levels of oxidization so that it lines up with that. But holy fnurbles, there's a lot of airship to wax if I do that. Fortunately, we have bees that are very active now in Jurassic World. Very active Jurassic World bees. Yay. Alright, let's have a snack. Yeah, I kind of feel like having... So we've got the access in through here. If we then have a stairwell here, having only access at one end is not the worst thing in the world because it's only... It's not somewhere I'm going to be coming to constantly. So let's arrange that shape at this end and start building this out. The other reason for having the copper golems all the way up there is if you're down here, yes, you can see the copper golems being active. You're not going to constantly hear the opening of chest, closing of chest, opening of chest, closing of chest. We have a Pidgeotto event Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch one of those. No. No. Yes. Alright, that's my 3 wide. Not sure that that's supposed to be there. This needs to have... Yes. Those. And its corresponding one here. That works. And then I have these. Like so. Yeah, 302, 301, 302, there we are. Hold on. It's that row that I've been going up to. Alright. Let's not fall from the building, please. So if we go to... hold on, I might as well just put one of those there. Oop, nearly missed. Oop. 1, 2, 3 here. Like so. Then we can have an upright here. That looks good. And then... 301. 301. It's there. I don't have any polished bath salts. Let's grab some of those. Gonna pass out, did not sleep. Look after yourself, Raven. Thank you for coming in. I hope you feel better. Two, three, four. Kind of feel like this is not necessarily going to be that, but we'll sort that out at a future point. Future Scotsman is like, we'll deal with that later. Oh yes, there's due to be another walkway over the top here. That's the thing that I was trying to remember. So I'm due to have a walkway going from here to there, here. So I should start plotting that out. Plotting that out. So I do that. And that. And then it's here, here, and here. Ooh, that I think we can do something with. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, here, 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 and here. And I should probably be... I don't know what I'm doing with the floor here. Probably just... Oh, the jungle planks that I have in my inventory would be useful there. Whoop. There. We'll take that out, because those aren't right. And what I might do is bring that... Would it be better like that? Ooh, yeah, that looks better. Unless, he says, we go with what we've been doing, which is putting fences and so forth up corners to make corners look more interesting. Which kind of feels like it might be a good idea. Yeah, fences and so forth up corners to make them look more interesting. Hold on, where are you? 303. I was about to say, wait, are you telling me I don't have any torches in my inventory? And the answer is, no, I don't, because I put them into a bundle. Ah! Nearly. I didn't panic in the slightest. I knew I was safe. I was perfectly fine. In no way, shape or form did I actually panic about that. 301, 300, 301, there we are. Am I sure? Yes. Ignore the manly Scots noises. Hey, Feg. Battle cries. Exactly. Ignore the battle cries of the seasoned Scotsman. It was just an unseasonably high-pitched battle cry. I feel like it would probably be sensible to do this across the top here. I don't want to do the middle one. I feel like at that point there needs to be something else. Seasoned? What with? Fear. Nope, can't get up there. Seasoned with sage, oregano, and fnurbles. Ah! Well, there we go. I missed. Whee! The fnurbles are organic. Yep. Highly organic fnurbles. This place is looking cool. I know I find myself stopping and looking at a build every so often, but this place is really starting to look pretty cool. I think I really like the way that this is looking. Processed fnurbles are better. No, they're not. You do not want highly processed, super processed fnurbles. Wrong one. Ginger! My word. 3 Twitch babies, Ginger. Oh my goodness. Bacon squish. Organic fnurbles are my favourite. Yep. Thank you so much for 27 months of subscription, Ginger. Ooh, that needs to be waxed. That means something next to it is... Ooh, yep, in need of waxing as well. 3 babies are drooling. Goodness. Right. Now, one thing that I am trying to figure out, one of the many things that I'm trying to figure out, other than how did I get here, why am I here, and where is the next cup of tea coming from? Bonus points for a hitchhiker's quote. Soup! Soupy! I haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing, Soup? I mean, that said, you were streaming last night, so, I mean, always lovely to see you either way. Unfortunately, you started streaming just as I actually passed out, so I didn't get to see you. Dumb time zones. I know. It's not fair. The time zones are keeping us away from you. Working from home, otherwise usually at work when I stream. I know. It's not fair. I never get to enjoy time with Soup. Time with Soup? Do you flavour your soup with thyme? Sounds good. Lovely. Right? Here we find Scotsman being a fnurble. Right, let's temporarily put a floor in with the standard, non-standard requirements of all of those. Areas set up at work. Not front and center in front of everyone. Hoping to be able to pop into chats a bit more, at least lurk when... Yay! How are things going, Soup? Oh my! I constantly pay pun tax. I thought the hole was deep enough for it, but apparently not. Oh my! Right, let's grab some spruce. My storage system, it works. It works. Sort of. Suffering from a lack of inability. That sounds like it was... Oh no, that was from 2024. Goodness, I was about to say that sounds like me trying to die to a what was it I couldn't get to kill me? Oh yes, a wither. Very good. New job is amazing. Having car issues. Gonna look at cars. I am so glad that the new job is doing well. And yeah, that sounds like a car that has done its... I was about to say a car that has done its time, but I think you know what I mean when I say that. 1, 2, 3... Why do I feel like this is shorter than that? Oop, oop. 1, 2, 3. Half slab stair. Aha! I'm a dope. I'm a dope. I'm a dope. 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 1, 2. Oh no, 3 half slab stair. There we are. Right, I need some half slabs. You'll do. Squishy glam with glitter balls. And for those who are... Oh, well. Event rare Pokemon. It's an Aloe Ninetales, so you can get your you can get your Foxy. Get your Foxy. Right. Ooh, Elcon going with a fantasy ball. Ooh, no. You see, I'm not sure I'm not sure I like that. It kind of feels too dark. The problem is, it might actually be perfect. It's just that I haven't done the edging. So I need to sort out what's going along the edge of that. And probably can work that out by doing it here first. So let's sort out. Let's sort this out. If we work it out here, we can work it out. We can sort it out there later. And the Ninetales was caught by Feg, Glam, Mr. Roo, Frauke, and Elkhorn. I'm using a camera count for the second angle. Is that newer? It is it's a completely independent count. Glam, soup, Glam. How did I end up reading that again? So for this world, I have this account. Hi, you can't see it, but it's a cam account. And then my main account is over here. Whoop. Hi. It means that I'm able to do things that I would normally not be able to do, such as have two completely independent views simultaneously. It does require me to do seriously silly things like constantly running a server, so that I can have both accounts connected. But oh, the horror, the inhumanity! I deal with computers all the dang time, and running a computer for that sort of thing is pretty much what I do by do for fun. This is my emotional support squirrel death. That sounds like Sydney trading in one of the death options from Guild Rush. Oops. Ooh, no, maybe, no. That also sounds like a quote from me. It's amazing how many of these quotes from me sound like me. Funny, that. My word. Gabezilla! Welcome in! I should not be roaming around on top of this in third person. Welcome in, Gabezilla! And welcome in, Raiders. I hope you've had a fantastic stream today. How was the Minecrafting? Have you had a good day? If you do need to raid and run and look after yourself, absolutely focus on that. That's the important bit. You've been streaming for a while, so taking a break may be necessary, and you may have things that you need to do. So let's see. Gabezilla themselves coming in. Ceres Cobb, welcome in. Fair, welcome in. Almighty Rum. Oh, I need a rum. Welcome in. Thribiologist. Thribiologist? I apologize. I think I've got one of the pronunciations of that right, but I'm not quite sure which of the two. Excellent. Catching a headache. Gonna take care of yourself. Oh my goodness. Look after yourself, Gabe. Yeah, headaches are evil. Do take care of yourself. You catch me today working on a storage room. T-Lug, welcome in as well. Yeah, look after yourself, Gabe. Yeah, this is my new storage room. It is, to all intents and purposes, insane. For those who haven't seen this, this is what happens when I decide that I need a new, larger storage room. This is the storage room. Well, part of it. There will probably be a lot more of it. This is the area that I constructed to construct the storage room in. Because clearly I have delusions of grandeur. And having a giant flying storage room at build height is one of those, yeah, why not moments. And this, as a storage room, is using copper golem filters, so I can put multiple items in per stack of chests. So this is going to be, hopefully, quite a lot of storage. Oh. And I didn't push the button and stop the ads. Nope. Right. Whee. Probably shouldn't have taken that block out. Or that one. Do I want to delay quote 200? I think I'll delay it by about 5 minutes, Elk. Thank you. Maybe 10. What I'm going to do is hit that button. Where am I? we will... Ooh, I've made that way too high. Hold on. If this is at this height and that's at this height, one of these things is not like the others. 304, 303. Sounds of the mutinous cats intensify. Yep. Love it. Ads don't know what to show because it's still loading, but the stream just freezes because why not? Oh no, fair. That's horrible. Hey, TGM, welcome in. 302. Is that 302? That's 303. Please ignore the strange noises. This is what happens when my brain is not sure what to say. I think I'm going to actually raise... So, one of the things that I was pondering is... what height was the ceiling going to be? TGM on a 44-month subscription. Thank you, TGM. That is ridiculously amazing. Thank you. I could probably bump this up by another block. Because this is only 2 blocks high, and I kind of like my walkways being 3 blocks high. He says, realizing it is actually 3 blocks high. Oh. It just feels shorter because of this. Okay, fine. It is the right height. I can't count. I'm a fnurble. Whoop. And a hydrate. Hail hydrate. And to go with that, we have a stretch. Oh, up. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fag. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch, med check. The fnurble is the extra chaos form of the squirrel. You know, I'm not entirely convinced that that's not right. Hold on. If I remove this block, am I going to plummet to my death? No, fine. Fnurble. It's the family-friendly F word. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Right. Wrong. Right. Do, 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 do. Meow, meow, meow. There we are. I did not fluff that up. Whoa, okay. I'm probably going to need to repair my elytra at some point. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Why does that feel like it's out of place? It's not. Okay. Need to take this up to 301. Is it 301? Yes. 301. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Here. There. 1, 2, 3. Here. There. Right. Oh, I don't have enough of that. But I do have some more of it in the inventory. The way you say that, Ginger, and yes, I'm aware my brain is carrying on with a conversation that or comment from a few minutes ago. I think it's the extra chaos form, but it's the evolved. Well, I was going to say it's the evolved form. Yes, exactly. It's evolved a Wario. Today, Scotsman will be doing his what would the final form be? I don't know. Fear the power of my evolved final form. It's the final form of the Fnibbles, of the fun. Yada-dee-dee. It's the final Fnibble. Diddle-doo-doo. Dibby-dip-dip-doo. Dibby-dee-dee. The final Fnibble. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, it's the final Fnibble. Off by 2. 7 planks when I need 9. It was half war and half ooar. Like a plummeting farmer. War! Scott's doing his R2-D2 impression. And we have another Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested. It is a Cherubi. Yeah, wahoo-hoo-wee. Wahoo-hoo-wee. 3 A's will get you a place at King's College, Oxford. 3 B's and a C will get you a place at De Montfort, Leicester. And an O and an E and an R will get you a part in the Archers. Ooh-E-R. I feel like that should actually have a pun text peg. Rip humph. Aye. It is a weekly for weight for those who are actually trying to pay any attention to the Pokemon community game. Arr. Well, an O, an A, and an R get me a place in a kayak. No, but it'll get your kayak moving. Puntax. Woohoo! If you want to annoy Cosmic, you call it Puntax. Woohoo! And apparently I caught the Cherubi there. Yay! 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Off by 1. Here. 1, 2, 3. It's off by 1, as in it's a relocated, not a mistake for once. Where are you? 303. 303. Woo! Here's a bit of advice for job hunting under greatest weakness. Do not put CEO's daughters. Ooh, my. That's jungle slabs. Why do I never have a decent supply of spruce trapdoors? That might survive a little bit. I never hear anywhere. Point Scott's in the direction of blocks placed stats. Well, your 5 plan is assume a new identity and disappear. I am not looking up my blocks placed stats for spruce trapdoors. I do not want to scare people. Where people in... Oh, snuggle it. Let's have a look. My statistics. General blocks, spruce trapdoor. Really? Why does this only show you all my... show all stats? You see, I'm starting to think that this is not a useful thing. Ah! No, that's a pressure plate. There we are. Oh, I have to look under items. Spruce trapdoors placed is the equivalent of the 100 meters of Olympic final. Times used. 30,450. What? $30,000? Hold on. Let's have a look at this in the original. Where's the vanilla? Spruce trapdoors. Nope. Apparently 30,000 is actually... Wait, what? Does that mean immigration, marriage, and leave the country is also banned? What are we... 5-year plan is assumed new. Look, nobody said that that was my 5-year plan. That's just Feg making assumptions. Do, 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 do. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we are. 1, 2, 3. Oh look, now I can remove all of this. Besides, I'm pretty sure that my 5-year plan is to become independently wealthy and not actually have to work any longer. Thank you, Elkhorn. Number of trapdoors flapped. That's a number I don't want to think about it. Tell me you're a medieval style builder without telling me you're a medieval style builder. While I would agree with that, Elkhorn, I would also point out there's a few spruce trapdoors on this build as part of the design of these airship sections. And I think Raven found that the number on just the Himmelsby, not the Himmelsby, the Gastenberg was ridiculous. It was something like 2,000 trapdoors. I have a dreadful feeling that there are a lot here. However, I do believe we have reached, as Elkhorn has pointed out, a very close to wrapping up point for today. You're as pure as the driven snow. Oh my. Many trapdoors have been flapped by squirrels. We do flapper the trapdoors around here. We do flapper the trapdoors. Slush. Yes. Right. Shall we have a look to see what this place looks like in Pretty's mode, now that we've gotten this much of it done? Let's get the camera count up this end. I think what I might end up doing next is the roof, but we'll see. Off for a meeting. Have a good raid. Thank you, Elkhorn. Alright. Camera count time. Pretties mode. You know, I like this. I really, really think this looks pretty cool. This as a build is really starting to take shape now. Let's get the camera count up at this end, as certain doctors often say. Oh my. I think this is starting to really... what I would like to do in the near future is consider removing this platform. Because it's... the only purpose it's now serving is this nether portal and the storage that's on it. This storage could start being moved. I think we can start putting in actual storage areas. And that would mean that we can start thinking about having this as an open area and have it looking right. Shake me like you're one of your... Shake me like one of your French ladies? Oh my! But yeah, opening this area up, putting the nether portal in the correct place, and starting to put in the ceiling in this area, I think would make this really feel like a much more sensible... I'm trying to ignore that quote. Trying to ignore that quote. Feg, I believe you've got a few of those letters wrong. That's not how you spell indecent. And the other advantage of building it this way round is if we go far enough back, it's not going to matter that you can't see those chests, because the whole thing is deliberately arranged so that you're not going to be able to have a direct line of viewing to them. Good Lord. Well, I have to say, Feg, at that point, or maybe even Sydney. All I have to say at that point, Sydney, is that gives new meaning to golden. Just don't, whatever you think, consider golden in that context. On that note, while I still have some of my sanity left, I am going to choose to wrap up here. Because you've all broken my sanity again. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely having you all here and fantastic to hang out with you. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time of 2.5 hours previously to now, where hopefully I will have figured out what I was doing and actually be on the idiotic server doing some chaos. You never know, we might even try and get a single, or maybe two at most, Brass Guard runs in, because we haven't had any of those for a few days. We've got the Dragon Puff Girls playing Phasmo. Successfully dodged the quote bot, yes. We've got Armor Blue on Dragonfell. We've got Canadian Dragon building train stations. Ooh. Dragon is live. Yes. I've just noticed that. When did we last raid Canadian Dragon? 21 days ago. Got 21 days to go. Got 21 days to go. If you like it, only know when you haven't been around it. 21 days to go on a raid. 21 dragon raid days. 21 dragon raid days. If you like it, only know you're gonna have a go when 21 dragon raid. Fnabble it. I will be back again, as I said, tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. I'm going to send you all over to the absolutely fantastic Canadian Dragon, who is in Minecraft building train stations and twains, because dragons. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. As always, you have been amazing. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for everyone hanging out. Thank you for people pushing buttons. Thank you for just generally being here and being amazing. I'm going to send you all on that raid. I hopefully will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.